What's going on, people? We are Tottenham TV here. We're back here for another reaction video. This time we will be reacting to our pre-season predictions, from the sublime to the absolute ridiculous predictions. So I'm really looking forward to this one. Sim, do you remember any of your predictions? Are you excited to review them?
I remember a few of them, but let's see how we got on. We did these predictions right at the beginning of the season before a ball was kicked, I think, at the beginning of the season. So let's see how we got on. Let's see how many we got right.
All right, let's get into it. So we start off with top six.
I think Spurs will be in that top six this year. We just about made it in last year, finishing sixth. I think Wolves might actually improve on last year as well, but I think Leicester are going to drop off a bit. I'm not so sure about Leicester. I think they're starting to drop off already at the end of last season. For the league title, I can see Liverpool maybe slipping a bit.
For me, I think Man City are favourites for the title this year. I really do.
I think City, they've improved their defence in Ake. Is it enough?
Looks like Koulibaly's coming in as well.
If they get Koulibaly, then I think they become favourites. Foden's going to have a bigger role to play this season.
Yeah, I think Foden has a big year this year. I think Man City are probably going to be favourites for the title this year. I think when you look at it, I think Liverpool, it's just impossible to keep up that form of the last 2 years.
If I was to make a prediction now, I'd put City top and Liverpool second, and then followed by probably Chelsea.
And then?
Spurs.
And then? Top six.
Spurs, then Man United.
Then Arsenal.
I can't see Werner being 50-50. I think Werner is going to be a good signing for them.
Yeah, but you would have said the same about Soldado, you know what I mean? 30 goals a season in the Spanish league for how many years?
Fair play. Oh.
You know, these... Yeah, but you would have said the same about Soldado, you know what I mean? 30 goals a season in the Spanish league for how many years? Third to Cristiano Ronaldo and Leo Messi. You know, these players are not guaranteed to make it in the Premier League. I'm not saying they're not going to make it. I'm saying I know full well what of a quality player Timo Werner is, and Havertz and Ziyech, but it's not a guarantee.
I'm predicting they will. That's my prediction. Werner will. I reckon Ziyech might struggle a bit. I reckon Werner's going to make it, and Havertz, given time, will make it.
Man City top, Liverpool second. I don't want to put Chelsea third, but I think you've got to.
Oh, they third or fourth in the
Spurs
end?
Fourth. I think it might even be Arsenal, then United.
Really? Ooh. You think Arsenal are going to finish above United?
I think it could be. I don't really think United are that good. And I think Ollie, if he has a bad start to the season, the pressure's really going to be onto him.
I think their attacking four is just, Martial, Rashford, Greenwood, Bruno, Pogba. That's five.
Yeah, but you know
what? Dangerous, man.
But you
really
know what?
Dangerous.
I think the whole of the top six has a similar kind of bracket of strikers and top four players. When you look at Liverpool's, Sane, Mane, Firmino, absolutely brilliant. Man City again, absolutely brilliant.
Predicting Sane to
Spurs as well. Sonny, Kane, Gareth Bale. Nah, you know what I mean.
That's my joke, because Bale hadn't signed for us yet, so we're just making a joke.
It wasn't even in talks with him signing.
Yeah, literally, it was just a complete joke. But that was quite funny.
But first of all, let's talk about right from the beginning. So you go, Wolves are going to have a better season and Leicester are going to drop off.
They did well. They were on par. They finished fifth last season, right? Yeah, so fifth and fifth. They dropped off at the end of the season. They didn't quite drop off as much as I thought they would. But Wolves didn't have a better season they did last season, that's for sure. They dropped off massively. They finished bottom half.
Yeah, I'm quite happy with my Chelsea prediction though. I said made those Werner and Soldado comparisons.
I don't think. Well, I think to be fair, from a goal scoring record, I think there's a point. But I think Werner, come the end of the season, was actually playing quite well.
He was.
So
he was.
Bit unfair,
but in terms of the way everyone thought that they were.
No, you're right. No, to be fair, the amount of misses he's had is probably compared.
Soldado
you can definitely, Soldado-esque. So I think you're right there, but I don't think when we look back at Werner's career at Chelsea, I don't think we'll look at it the same as Soldado.
No, I agree with that.
Come the end of it,
I agree with that, but it's definitely a good comparison. That's for sure.
Yeah, and again with Havertz as well, I said given time he'll be good, and I think we're seeing he's good as well.
Yeah,
come late. And Ziyech, I think he has struggled, to be fair. Ziyech, I think he had a decent start.
Yeah, that's true.
But then he struggled quite a bit. So I'm quite happy with that. And then we both said City to win the league, so that's pretty solid. And we both said Liverpool to drop off. So, but I think you said
I can't remember what you said. You said Liverpool. I think you were more on Liverpool dropping off than I was. So that's a fair call.
So
I don't think we couldn't have predicted their injuries, though, could we?
No, but the top 6. I mean, I think I went for Man City top. I went for Liverpool second. I went for Chelsea third.
I think we both went for the same top 4.
Spurs fourth.
But I said
and
Arsenal
then I went for
6.
Arsenal, Man U.
Yeah, and I went for United, then Arsenal.
Yeah.
So we both had a United outside top 4. Very wrong on that one.
Yeah.
But Arsenal, I guess I was closer to Arsenal being 8th.
Yeah.
That's all
Just
I
that
can say.
one space closer.
Come on. I'm claiming that. Well, all right, let's carry on.
But win of the prediction so far is definitely my Chelsea thing, I think.
Yeah, that's fair. It's a fair call.
Yeah.
Bergwijn, Lucas, Dele Alli, if he has a top season, he's up there. When you look at Arsenal's, they look really good as well with Aubameyang, Lacazette, Pepe. Why am I talking about Arsenal? No, it is good.
Is it?
It is.
I'm sorry. Aubameyang, Lacazette, Pepe is not in the same league as the others you just mentioned.
Maybe.
I mean, maybe. It's not simple.
Okay. Well, when you look at Arsenal, they've completely re-established their defence this season. Gabriel, Saliba, but nobody knows how these guys are going to perform.
Yeah.
All these Arsenal fans are being like, oh yeah, we got Saliba, we got Gabriel. Mate, you've never even seen them play, so what are you even chatting about? Like, seriously.
We don't know how they're going to play at all.
What are you on about? Like, Saliba's the next Varane. Like, what are you chatting about? But I do want to say, you say that Pepe and Aubameyang and Lacazette are not comparable to the other ones in the top 3, but I think Pepe has showed signs of being good, and I think he is going to improve next season. Lacazette, he might be leaving anyway, and Aubameyang, everyone knows Aubameyang's one of the best.
Right.
If we all start from the squads that we have right now, this second, I think Arsenal finish 6th or 7th.
Yeah.
I'm not even joking. But
So why did I put them 5th?
if they do sign a party, then that stabilizes them a lot, I think.
I think so.
I
I agree. It changes the team for sure.
I think in terms of defence, I'm not talking about Man City and Liverpool, but in terms of defence, our defence, Chelsea's defence, Man United's defence, Arsenal's defence, I actually think we got the best out of all of them. You saw last season with Man United,
It's a far cry to what we say now. Now we're saying bomb off defence, rubbish. We couldn't even get out of the Championship. But wow.
But what I will say on Gabriel and Saliba,
That was spot on. Spot on. I think Pepe, despite him having a good end to the season, has been pretty average again.
But what I'm saying is Pepe's definitely improved on last season. You can't say he hasn't.
Only because he had a good end to the season.
Yeah, and this good end for the season is actually really good. I mean,
Yeah,
his
he
return
has.
has been really good.
I think the last few games he's been really strong, but other than that, he's been pretty average again.
Yeah.
He has, to be
But
fair.
it's still been an improvement on last season. You can't say it hasn't.
I don't know. I don't think it's been so much.
Well,
I think he did. I think he did. To be fair, I think he did get. I think he did get 10 Premier League goals. I think in the end, didn't he?
Yeah.
If he did, I think that's an improvement, I guess. But he's not that. He didn't improve that much. Well, the one thing we both didn't call is how bad Aubameyang was going to be.
Yeah.
He's been absolutely shocking this year.
And also, what we both got completely wrong is how Partey would impact Arsenal.
Yeah, we thought he was going to improve them, and he absolutely been terrible for them, hasn't he? So he's been terrible, and they in fact, Atletico got better without him.
Yeah,
and
they won the league.
Yeah, exactly. And he hasn't made any ounce of difference.
It's actually mad because Partey was like a really big cog in that Atletico Madrid wheel, right? And he leaves, they win the league. Pepe had a stunning season for Lille.
And Gabriel.
They
both leave and they win the
win
league. So maybe Arsenal getting duped. Well, then again, we can't really speak about that. But anyway, let's keep going.
Bruno Fernandes was like that hole in the team, and as soon as he came, it completely transformed that team. I've got a feeling Doherty and Hoiberg are going to have that effect on us.
Yeah, I think.
Sorry, Doherty will have that advantage. Not Hoibier's fair shout, but Doherty. Oh, he's let us down.
The thing is, though, in the earlier stages of the season, it seemed like Hoiberg was going to have that.
Yeah, no.
effect
To be
on us.
fair, no, it's true. It's true. I'm not laughing at Hoiberg, but the Doherty one, that's quite funny. In hindsight, that's hilarious because he's like, we are so desperate to get rid of him now. And he's like, oh, he's going to revolutionise us. Can't wait for Doherty to get in. That was quite funny.
I was so sold on Doherty. I
wasn't. but
on
I
him.
think even seeing this video, I wasn't so sold on Doherty. But look, I think Hoibi at the beginning of the season did have a really good effect with us, but he just couldn't keep it up, unfortunately.
Yeah, but if we had a midfielder that could kind of rival him or compete with him, I think that maybe that could have been the case throughout the whole season. But
because you look at City, like they have Rodri and Fernandinho, you know what I mean? They can rotate them. They don't rely on one of them. If Fernandinho and Rodri played every game, I'm sure would also burn out and stuff like that. Kante, he hasn't played every game this season. He's had to have some rest. And like Hoibi has played every single minute, just hasn't been allowed it. So I think that's probably had an effect on him.
Yeah, completely agree.
Let's keep going.
You're right, especially with Hoibi. I really think he's going to be a big element to our team, and I think he's going to add that steal that we've been missing, and hopefully it'll unlock some more potential of Lo Celso and Ndombele to really show their ability, because I think on ability-wise, they're up there with any other centre mids that are on offer.
So let's go on to relegation. Which 3 teams are you picking?
So I think Villa are going to go down. I think they got lucky to stay up. I haven't been that impressed with their business so far yet.
Between West Ham, West Brom, Fulham, Brighton and Villa, then it's going to be 3 of those 5 teams.
I think Leeds under Bielsa are going to be strong.
We didn't even have Sheffield United in there.
No, we didn't have Sheffield United in there at all, did we? But you got 2. You said there were going to be 3 of those 5, but it was 2 of those 5 at least. So it's not terrible. It's not a terrible shout, but yeah, Sheffield United, we got that completely wrong.
I think when you're talking about relegation, and you were always going to put West Brom and Fulham in the conversation, weren't you?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, true. That's an easy prediction, isn't it? West Brom and Fulham. But we got that Villa shout completely wrong.
Did I say Villa? I don't think I said Villa, did I?
Well, Villa included in that. Well, you see, I can't remember what exactly you said.
I can see them battling for mid-table even. I like the look of them. I think the way they play, the intensity, is going to get them a lot of wins.
That's Leeds.
I'm going to go Fulham, Fulham, West Ham and Villa.
I'm going to go Brighton, Villa, West Ham. Golden Boot. Is there anyone else?
I went Brighton, Villa, West Ham.
You said Brighton, Villa, West Ham, and I said Fulham.
Oh my God, that is awful.
I said Fulham, Villa, West Ham. So I got 1 of 3.
I went for West Ham and Villa to go down.
You said West Ham. Oh, well, to be fair, we both said West Ham. I don't know why we were just so certain West Ham were going to go down. That was so wrong.
And why?
I don't know why we were so certain West Ham were going down.
Just because we hate them so
much.
Probably.
Just going down, we're like, maybe if we say it enough, they'll go down.
We said it with chest as
exactly.
well. You know what I mean?
We're going down. We're already popping the champagne and they finished above us. How embarrassing.
Ridiculous. That is an embarrassing prediction.
Yeah, but at least I got 1 of 3. I'm happy with that.
You win the relegation.
Come on, 1 of 3.
There's no one else. Kane is ready for this season.
If he stays injury-free, he gets the old Golden Boot.
I think so.
And I think that's the case every season. It's a shootout between Kane, Aguero and Aubameyang. That's it.
Right. Well, I think Salah and Mane in there, to be honest.
That's true. Salah and Mane, you've got to put both of them in there.
You don't think Werner has a chance?
I don't know. A debut season in the Premier League to beat Kane and Aubameyang and all these players, I just can't see it. PL Player of the Season.
We both said Kane.
So we both said Kane, and that's completely straight up. Like, if he has an injury-free season, he's always got a chance of making it.
The only time he hasn't won it is because he's had injuries both seasons. And even then, he got 17 and 18 goals. Like, he still scored a lot. He just, because he was out for a while.
And, even in the seasons where he has had Golden Boot in the past, he's had big injuries as well.
And he still somehow forced his way in there. So, yeah, I think that's Harry Kane for you. He's going to be consistent every season. I don't think he's ever had a bad season for Tottenham. And he's had another worldie, and I think, spot on with that. We got that.
Both of us putting Aubameyang in the conversation.
Yeah, that was wrong. Bale got more goals than Aubameyang.
And I put Aguero in the conversation. He hardly got on the pitch this season.
He had a lot of injuries, didn't he? So I said Salah would be in the conversation. I was
also
right.
said Mane, don't forget that one.
I did also say Mane, and he wasn't. But yeah, I think we both said Harry Kane, though. Yeah. No bias.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I think who won it? Henderson won it last year. I think if City win the league, I think De Bruyne is going to take it. De Bruyne is such a special talent, and I think he got robbed last season personally.
For me, De Bruyne is the best player in the world at the moment. I argue otherwise because I don't think you can. Young player of the season. This is going to be an interest.
So both of us going for De Bruyne. I mean,
look, City won the league and he had a good season, but it wasn't. He wasn't really in the conversation for Player of the Year, was he?
I mean, this was before Ruben Dias moved to City. That's of all.
True. Which pretty much won them the league, that transfer, didn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Interesting one.
Tanganga.
I'm going for Phil Foden.
Yeah,
Oh,
I think the
what
guy
a
is
shout!
immense talent, and I think he's going to see a lot more game time this year.
I'm a massive fan of Phil Foden, but I'm going to go Greenwood. I think
Greenwood.
Greenwood is special. His finishing, right foot, left foot, the confidence from a
Yeah.
young player.
Tottenham's player of the season.
I am happy with
You're
that Foden
delighted.
prediction.
That was spot
I
on.
I
think
couldn't
he's going
remember.
to win it, right? I don't know
He
if he's
should
won
do.
it.
He
Yeah,
should do. I
it.
mean, wow, I'm really happy with that prediction. I didn't remember that at all.
Yeah, I mean, Greenwood actually had a pretty bad season by and large. He had a good last month also.
Yeah, I mean, if he would have showed this form in the last month throughout the season, he would be in with a shout.
Yeah,
but
but Foden is, Foden, you got that spot, and he has been brilliant. He's been brilliant this season. Even a shout for Player of the Year. I don't think he'll win it, but he might even be in that conversation. But he definitely young Player of the
he's
Year.
a nominee. Is he going to be one of the nominees?
I don't know if I think so. He's been classed. No,
Yeah.
you can't doubt how good Foden's been. So it's a quality shout.
Yeah.
Spurs Player of the Season.
Tell you who I think it's between: Kane or Dele Alli. I'm backing Dele
I
to have
reckon
a big
an
season
outside
this year.
shout, and a big outside shout is Hoibi. Very big shout.
Matt Doherty.
I don't know if he's going to have the attacking output he had for Wolves. I question it. I do question whether he will. I think I'm not saying he's going to be a bad signing for us, but I can't see him being Player of the Year. I don't think he's going to be that good.
So on your neck out on the line, who are you going to pick? And remember, we're going to look through these at the end of the season. Lo Celso.
Giovanni Lo Celso.
I'm going Tanguy
Tanguy.
Ndombele. No, I'm joking. I'm going to go for Harry Kane. Keep it simple.
I'm going to go Lo Celso.
But I think Dele is going to have a big season this year.
I'm hoping so. I hope you're right.
FA Cup.
Weren't quite right on Delhi.
Yeah.
Weren't quite right on
wasn't
Delhi.
quite, but I was spot on Harry Kane.
Yeah, look,
that's
you
for sure.
kept it simple. We kept it simple, and it was simple. Fair
Yeah.
play. That was a good prediction. Lo
Celso?
Celso didn't do
You
it
should
for
have
me,
stuck with
unfortunately.
Hoibi.
I should have stuck with Hoibi. I would have been a better shout
Yeah.
than Lo Celso, but
But it's interesting that neither of us mentioned Heung-min Son, though.
none of us mentioned Son. Actually, at the beginning, I edited it out, but we mentioned Son's got it 2 years in a row, and we don't think we'll get it for the third year. And he's probably in with a shout. He's
Even
probably
though
second.
this season's been better than his
Yeah,
previous
exactly.
2 years.
Even though this has been his best season, but I do think, obviously Kane's front runner, isn't he?
Yeah.
Kane's our best player of the season, so fair play. Spot on prediction.
I'd love to say Spurs. Spurs. Spurs really going to win the FA Cup. I could see something like Everton winning it. Something like that. It's like Everton or Wolves.
It was
I wouldn't be
Leicester.
surprised. They're probably going to go to
So-
City, isn't it? City
No,
like a
I'm
domestic.
going
draw.
Spurs.
Spurs.
Year ends in one, mate.
All right. I can't. Well, I think because I'm going to predict us for Europa League, so I don't know.
Yeah, we're going to win them both.
We're going to win in both.
Yeah.
FA Cup and top four.
And
what
top
a
four.
season! What a season!
All right, what about the League Cup?
So I went
I mean,
Spurs,
you
I
were
went-
right in the more
I was-
ballpark.
Yeah, I said it would be a mid-table team.
but
Kind
it
of
was-
Leicester. It was kind of Leicester-ish with an Everton Wolves-ish
Well.
type of team, wasn't it? Leicester.
Don't know about that, but like Leicester are definitely a level above Everton and Wolves, that's for sure. But look, you were in the right ballpark, and
Yeah.
I was just going with my heart.
Go in the heart. Fair enough. It nearly happened.
No, it didn't.
No.
We got
chance.
battered to Everton.
League
I
Cup.
can't see Spurs doing anything in this tournament,
No,
to be
because-
honest, because I think that is we're going to
Like getting
play
to a
like an
final.
under 23 squad in the first 2 rounds. Don't know if
Yeah.
we're going to make it through. I'm going to go for Liverpool to win it.
Liverpool.
Yeah, I think they're going to miss out on the title, but I still think they'll get some silverware this year.
I reckon City will take it again for a third year in a row.
Europa League, we've said Spurs.
Win.
I'm going to say Spurs. I think Spurs are going to give a really good crack. If we make it, if we bloody qualify for it, that is. With all these qualifiers we got to go through. But I think Spurs have a really good chance, and I think Rio is going to take it seriously, and it's a really good chance for some silverware. I think Spurs. I personally have them as back on that list. I know Arsenal favourites, but I put us as favourites.
I agree.
Who's going to win the Champions League?
Favourites.
So, first of all, League Cup. I said Spurs. Nah, Spurs not going to
Nothing. We'll get to the final.
We got to the final, but you absolutely got it spot on. You kept it easy in this one.
Exactly. It's easy prediction. Maybe it was so predictable this season, probably. Could have got it easy. But, Golden Boot Harry Kane, winner Man City, League Cup Man City. It's very easy to predict. But
Yeah,
um,
not the FA Cup though.
Europa League, no
Should have
one
been,
going to
though.
predict for the
It should have
Real.
been. It should have been.
Yeah, mate. Do you reckon
It should have been Spurs
if we
United final last night.
if we would have taken on Villarreal, do you reckon we could have beaten them?
Yeah, I reckon so. I don't see why not. I mean, Villarreal.
They're unbeaten the whole tournament.
Yeah, they beat Arsenal and they beat. They lost the first leg to Arsenal, didn't they? No, they won the first leg and then lost the second leg.
No, they drew. Won the first leg and drew the second leg.
Right. But look, in that Arsenal game, Arsenal could have easily beaten them. Easily. Man U yesterday, Man U should have had that wrapped up early as well. I mean, they're rubbish, Villarreal. I don't know how they got past Arsenal, never mind Man United.
Unai has the Midas touch when it comes to Europa League. Absolutely. It's 4 Europa Leagues now
in
for
that
him.
second half yesterday, like 10 minutes into the second half, he takes off Carlos Bacca, brings off Francis Coquelin, like literally going for penalties from like early in the second half.
It worked, though. It worked, didn't it? And to be fair to Villarreal, in extra time, they were the much better team than United. So I think Unai Emery just has something in this competition. He gets it right every time.
Apart from when he was Arsenal manager.
He's still in there. He got to the final.
But what happened in the final?
He got battered 4-1. Arsenal. Maybe Unai and Mourinho aren't the problem. Maybe.
I'm going to go City if they improve their defence. I'm going to say they're going to stick my neck in line. I think it kind of means more to them than they're just so desperate for it.
Yeah, but they always just fall short. I'm going Munich.
You're going Munich.
I'm going to go for Munich to retain that Champions League because I thought they were just insane this season.
Oh, that's it.
Wow,
all right.
I went for Munich.
And I went for Man City.
I mean, they're in the final. It's not a foregone conclusion.
So I said City to win the League Cup, League and Champions League treble. That's what I went for, and that very much could come to pass. And I said Kane Golden Boot.
Yeah.
So... all right, I'm not too disappointed in my predictions. I got one relegation team.
I think the majority of our predictions was actually quite good, but I think that where I really flopped and where I'm really disappointed in myself is those Arsenal predictions.
Yeah, you predicted would do well.
That was absolutely uncalled for and unheard of, man. It was rubbish.
So, if we got a chart, I got 3 of the top 4 correct. Got City to win. Well, City win the Champions League, then they win. That's 3 trophies that I predicted them to win. Got Kane Golden Boot, but then you got Kane Spurs Player of the Year, and Foden. You got also 3 of the top 4, and you got Foden Young. That's a big one. Foden Young Player of the Year. That's a good shout as well. So there's a bit of a mixed bag.
I was talking quite sense on Chelsea as well.
And you were talking a lot of sense on Chelsea. So I think we both have stuff to be happy about in the predictions.
And we both have stuff to not be happy about as well. Like the relegation chat.
I got 1 out of 3. I got a third.
Yeah,
but
still, like on a whole, that chat was absolutely ridiculous. Talking about West Ham and Villa to go down.
Oh, shocking! That was shocking.
West Ham to go down next season.
Yeah, exactly. They're going down this season after when they go out to Astra Gugu, and then they're going to go get relegated. Oh, let's hope. But anyway. That was fun. I enjoyed looking at our predictions, and maybe we'll do another. We're probably going to do another one for the Euros, and we'll look back on that at the end of the Euros as well. So keep an eye out for that.
All right, so that is the reaction to our pre-season predictions at the beginning of the last season. Let me know in the comment section below any thoughts regarding anything, any of our predictions or anything like that. And let me know if you want to see more of these reactions videos. Like, subscribe and comment. And as always, come on you Spurs.